When we first found out about Marley Joe's diagnosis, we discovered a small lump on her leg, and it continued to grow, and the doctors didn't know what it was, so they sent us to a specialist, and from there we discovered that it was rhabdomyosarcoma, childhood cancer. We were heartbroken when we found out about Marley Joe's diagnosis. We're a big blended family, and we were all there for each other to support each other emotionally, physically, financially, and it's brought us closer together.
Before Emerald Bay Extracts, I was working as an oncology nurse, a trauma ICU nurse, and I was also working as a chemotherapy infusion nurse. During my time working as a nurse, I had a lot of conversations with my patients who were using cannabis or cannabis products to help mitigate the side effects of chemotherapy or the side effects of the cancer that they had. The problem was they were using products that were unsafe, untested, unreliable. They didn't know what they were getting or what dosage they were taking.
Emerald Bay Extracts specializes in a strain-specific full-spectrum oil, also known as RSO. We make a syringe-style applicator, 10, 25, and 50 milligram tablets, as well as various ratios of CBD.
What sets us apart from other cannabis brands out there is that we put the patient experience at the focus of what we do. We've created this full-spectrum RSO oil, and we work on outreach, compassion, and education to make sure the oil gets to the patients that need it most when they need it most.
We take pride in working with our craft farmers, family farmers, and other cultivators throughout California whose visions align with ours to be able to bring a high-quality, low-cost product to patients throughout California.
We spend a lot of time doing patient outreach, education, and we're also very accessible for people with questions on how to use our products.
What makes our manufacturing process unique is that we've built our lab from the ground up. We've designed all of our own equipment that allows us to extract all of our strain-specific material batch by batch. I think the future's bright for Emerald Bay Extracts and the industry as a whole. Regulations are dropping, stigma's lifting, and universities are paving the way to be able to have studies on the effects of cannabis in the endocannabinoid system. There's studies being done every day by major universities and different study groups on the benefits that cannabis has in the body, and we're only beginning to find out what those true values are and how we can expand on them.
I'm really excited about the future of the cannabis industry. I see the stigma going away, medical providers looking at cannabis as a real treatment, real therapeutic to help with a number of different ailments. One project that was really inspiring to our team was a patient named Marley Joe, who was a 3-year-old cancer patient who used our products over the course of a year to help with her cancer treatment and the symptoms she was having from her chemotherapy.
I came to consider RSO because I had already done a lot of research about it, and I knew the benefits of what it could possibly do to cancer cells. I was just really concerned about giving it to a 3-year-old, but that's when I told myself and my family, we have to do this. She's stage 4 and we don't have any other options. The only concern I had when giving Marley Joe cannabis is that she is 3 years old, and I didn't know how it would affect her, and it is very strong medication, but after doing more research, I realized that the worst thing that could happen to her is that she gets hungry and falls asleep. The doctors were a little concerned because they didn't have a lot of research to prove that it would definitely work, but they were on board for us to give cannabis a try. The cannabis industry has really supported us throughout this journey. Emerald Bay Extracts has coordinated with dispensaries to get us Marley Joe's medication throughout California, wherever we were at the time. And we are so thankful to the growers for all the compassionate donations that we've received. I would tell other families that are going through cancer treatment that there is something out there that can help relieve the effects of chemotherapy and even reverse the effects of chemotherapy and radiation. And I know cannabis has definitely worked for my daughter. Life now for Marley Joe is amazing. She's cancer-free. She is getting her coordination back. She can run and jump and play just like all the other kids now. And we really owe it to the cannabis industry, and we don't know where we would be without the love from Emerald Bay Extracts.